Hey everyone, it's Pup Twigs here from Orlando, Florida, and joining me tonight as my guest is Pup Mecha from Orlando as well. How are you?
Doing fine on yourself.
I am really, really good. Glad to have you on tonight.
Glad to be here.
It's a rainy night, so why not? There's not much else you can do tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
So, first thing I like to do is find out, how you came up with your pup name, and also, is there a significance between the hood that you're wearing tonight? Being I know the muzzle's camo, the brow area's camo, and the rest of it looks black and everything.
Well, my name actually came from the interest and background that I have. I have a interest in mechanical things. So anything with an engine or runs and drives, that's usually me. So wanted to work on cars, trucks, and whatnot. I was gonna at first it was gonna be pup mechanic, and it's like that's too long and a bit weird. So it's like, let's shorten it a bit. And it's like, okay, Pup Mecha will just have to do for now. And it stuck.
Oh, I like the name. I think it fits perfectly. So yes.
And as far as color schemes, the camo is because I have a military background. I did GRTC when I was in school, and I wound up going into the Air Force. So
Oh, nice.
that's where that came from.
All right. Well, so how long have you actually been a pup now?
Going on about, I would say 6 years.
Oh, so you've been in a long time.
Yep. As far as the whole thing of learning about sub dom roles, that would be about, I would say, 8 years now.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
Well, out of that time that you have spent as a pup, what have you found has been the easiest part of it, and then what have you found that's been more difficult?
that is a really good question. Um, I would say for the easy part would be just enjoying yourself, but a hard part would be is finding other like-minded people.
Hmm.
So, because a lot of people that I've run into, you talk about kink or you even show your kink on apps like Grindr, Scruff, or other platforms, they'll usually tend to ask you questions, but the questions are kind of off-putting, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, I totally get you on that piece of it and everything. So, well, let's think about, you've been in it a long time. You're one of my more long-term pups that I've talked to on here. If there's something that you had the ability to change about our community, what do you think you would want to change?
I would have to say the way we um, interact with other pups, because I've experienced some pups looking down on other pups in the community, and we're supposed to be in this together. It's supposed to be a
Yes.
thing for us to come together and enjoy something in common. But some have just kind of divided into their own little groups or factions, I would say.
Hmm. Yeah, you'll find that there's cliques out there sometimes with and it's hard to get in those other cliques because they don't want anybody else in them. So, but
Quite true.
I totally get you. So, what advice would you give someone coming in wanting to get into pup play and become a pup?
I would say don't rush into it. Try and find your reason for being a pup.
Hmm.
Just because you see someone doing something doesn't mean you have to fit that same mold. Not everyone is the same. If
Yeah,
that was the case, it would be pretty boring.
it'd be a boring world. Yes, it would. So, what brings you the most joy around pup play?
Um, I would have to say getting to just express myself and be me. I wasn't always an outgoing, rambunctious guy. I would just be someone that would maybe go out but sit in a corner and just look at everybody else having fun
Mm-hmm.
and not doing anything. But that sort of me being the person who I am now is better for another time.
Well, I know I've seen you out a few times, and you are definitely not the one that sits on the wall and just watches. You actually get out there and you're having a good time. So,
Yeah, that is me. Well,
yes.
me now.
So, do you have any kind of favorite play toys that you like when you're in your pup head space?
Not particularly, but if we're on topic of toys, I'm a bit of a collector.
Oh, are you
Well,
really?
that I am. I'm actually sitting at my desk right now where I have a bunch of Lego builds.
Oh, I think I saw a post on your Instagram. You just got a new car Lego set that to build.
Yep, I got two, four, six, seven sets to build now. And I'm waiting for three more Speed Champion sets to come out to
So
add
that
to the collection.
so that kind of ties into the question I'd ask later about hobbies. So apparently you're a big Lego person, so that's a huge hobby and can be expensive as well.
Yeah, what I found out, a lot of people in the community that um collect Legos are actually pretty kinky. So I don't know what the correlation between Legos and kinks have to do, but a lot of people that are kinky like
Like
Legos.
like to do hey, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that at all. All are welcome here. So
It's true.
so when you're thinking more on the serious part of, the pup head space and everything, what has it done for your mental health?
I would say it has it's been both. It's had its ups and downs.
Hmm.
Um like for example, me being able to come out and meet new people and just be I can't really find the words for it. I would say more expressive.
Okay. Okay.
But some of the drawbacks were um, seeing that not everybody is going to be friendly.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate that that's the way it is, but we're all in this together. We all might as well get along with each other and just welcome each and every one of the different types of pups into the group.
Yep, that is true.
So, is there anything that you wish you had known prior to getting into the community and becoming a pup?
I would say one of which for how expensive the gear is, because
Yes.
that I thought was like, oh, it's neoprene, so it shouldn't really be that expensive. And I had made a very big mistake. But I will tell people that when I started, buying actually this hood that I'm wearing now, I had this for 5 years now,
Hmm.
and I got it off of Wish. So
Well, hey, I think we all started out with the Amazon starter pack hood, which is pretty horrible, but at least you can try it and see if it's something you're going to like before you spend all that money.
I mean, yeah, I mean this one lasted so far pretty good, but chin strap is kind of done for. But right now I'm in the market for a new hood. I haven't found out what design I want yet, but we're still working that out.
Good, good. Well, I can't wait to see it when you do get it.
I
So, what about pets of your own? Do you have any pets?
I have to. One was in here earlier, but I think she left. She's always around.
Oh,
There's two of them.
two dogs?
Yep.
All right, all right. So, I know I haven't personally seen you out in quite some time and stuff, but I know you do every now and then come out to the Hound Pound events at Savoy and Barcodes on the last Saturday of the month, and then I think I've seen you out maybe one on the second Saturday at Barcodes when they do the Barking Out Back.
Yeah, that is mainly because the travel time. I'm actually here in Tampa, not Orlando. So
Okay.
trying to get up there is a bit of a challenge, not to mention the work schedule is all over the place.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
So
agree.
it's like if I can get up there, I'll try, but if I can't, well, I can't. So like I'll keep in contact with everybody and see what's going on.
Well, yeah, because that is definitely, especially having to go down I-4, it's horrible.
Oh gosh.
We know that. So if you could ask a question to next pup that I have, what kind of question you think you'd want to ask them?
Hmm. I don't really have anything in mind right now.
Okay, and that's fine. We don't have to have one. I always like to live that option, but I do have one for you that actually you probably know the pup, Sterling the Steam Pup from Orlando here.
That
He,
name sounds familiar, but I don't
yeah,
think
he
we've met
wears the
before.
steampunk goggles on his pup hood and everything. Really tall guy. I interviewed him earlier this week, and he wanted to know if you could go to any pup event anywhere in the world, not thinking about cost, where would you go?
Oh my, that was actually pretty difficult to be honest,
Oh
because
yeah,
a lot of people that I know they travel a lot to a lot of different places. Um, I think one that's coming up now is COG, which is I think in Wisconsin, but it's either COG or Gear Blast. Even though they're not exactly pub events, a lot of pubs do go.
do go, yes.
So one of those two would definitely be on the list. Either that or Folsom, either the UK or the one in California.
The San Francisco one is for me. That's on my bucket list to go is to Folsom. I want to go so bad.
Yep. So to save costs, I'm trying to see if I can get stationed in California or Germany.
Well, Germany's even another good one.
So one of those two, if my MOS allows me.
Yeah. Well, good choice on either one of them. So if other pups see you on here and want to reach out to you, how's the best way for them to get in touch with you?
um, shoot. Well, I have an Instagram and a um Twitter, now X account.
Okay.
Let's see. I think I have because I don't know if it's all the same because usually it's underscores and stuff like that. And
Yeah, I was able to get your Instagram off of your Instagram. All I would need is your Twitter if you know it. If not, I can have you send it to me and I'll make sure it gets part of the video.
alrighty, let me see here. I don't know if it's all underscores because like I said, I changed it a bit. Yeah, so it's the underscore pup underscore mecha.
Okay. D underscore pup underscore mecha. And that's your Twitter/X. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, any last words from you before we get off of here?
Mm. Well, since we're coming up to the holidays, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Sweet. Well, I got some things to tell you once we get off the recording, but I just want to say thank you so much for being on here. I know it's a challenge sometimes trying to get both of our schedules to work, but we did it. And I just want you to enjoy the rest of what's left of the weekend.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm going to stop the recording here.